Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. My name is Ben. 1 second. Start the timer. Alright. So, we're going to be doing our usual spread. Past, present, future. I might be changing that spread after the June readings, but we'll see. So we're going to hop right into it. If you want a personal reading, the only way to book with me now is through my website. It'll be listed in the description down below. And yeah, so let's see what's going on for you guys. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Alright. This reading looks similar already to, which one was it? I think it was Virgo's reading. I think it was Virgo. But we're going to wait until we pull clarifiers to see. So you got the Knight of Swords popping out here. So something, some sort of energy is very quickly coming your way. Whether it be a person or not. We're going to wait until we pull these clarifiers. I'm almost getting a feeling of like, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it yet. It's like I feel a specific energy in your reading, but it's like they're not fully giving up their identity, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna pull this shit out. We're gonna see. So you might have somebody that's very kind of watching you but doesn't want you to know that they're watching you type thing. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's an energy in this reading, but they don't want me to know that they're here. But of course I'm going to know it's me. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pull this shit out, that's for sure. Alright, so in the past, it looks like you have the world twice in the past, by the way. So there was a major completion that happened, right? Something big closed out. Because even just with one world card, that's already a major ending. But with two of them, that's like, double. Because there's two. Brilliantly articulated. Good job, Ben. But, anyway, all jokes aside. I'm playing a little bit because it's Sagittarius energy, but... Okay, focus. So in the past, it looks like you were dealing with somebody that was not sure whether or not they wanted a commitment, right? Because you have the Two of Wands here, and that's trying to decide if you want to go into the unknown, which is a commitment, or if you want to stay where you can control things and you can see them clear as day, and it's just you that has a say in that situation. But when you're in a commitment, it's a partnership, right? So they were unsure about that. It made them nervous. And with the Magician, you could have been dealing with a magician, okay? Now, every card has positive, I would say good and bad qualities, right? Depends on the situation. So the way I'm seeing the Magician here is I just said manipulation because I meant to say the Magician can represent manipulation. Manipulation. Alright, well that's funny. That's what we're going to call it now. But you could have been dealing with a manipulative person, alright? And with Strength here, it's because they were trying to keep control and overpower the situation so that they were the one in control of it because they were insecure. All right, people with control issues, all that is an insecurity within themselves. But that doesn't make what they do right. I'm just saying that's where it stems from. The bigger the ego, the more pain somebody has on the inside. So that was the type of person you were dealing with, right? And because of that, you had the Nine of Swords up there. So it was stressing you out, of course, because that's not a healthy energy to be dealing with somebody. And you came across as the Queen of Wands. So while you were the Queen of Wands, they were in the bottom at the Two of Wands. You see how big of a difference that is? You guys were on completely different levels, all right? And because of that, you were like, you know what? And you just, with the world, you closed out that cycle, which was the healthy decision. Also here, when you closed out that cycle, you entered into a period of healing, and this person became even more closed off, okay? Because their ego was bruised, so they kind of like went back into their protective shell. But you, on the other hand, you took that opportunity to heal from what was going on, which is good. And then with Death, the Eight of Cups, and Justice. So after that ending occurred, you get Death, which is the brand new beginning, the start of the new day, because you walked away, right, with that Eight of Cups. And with Justice, that is making a decision that is best energetically for the both of you, right? It's that authoritative, decisive figure. So even though you knew it would be a painful ending and that person might retaliate, you still ended that situation because that was what was healthiest, right? Not only for you, but for them as well. Even though their ego got bruised, and their ego was hurt, it was still best for them because your ego is not who you are. Your ego is who you think you are, but not who you truly are. So that's why they were butthurt about that, which is a funny expression, but that's why. So that was the past, okay? Now moving into the present. Your central focus is the Seven of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun, okay? So it looks like it's shifted, right? The past we just talked about was like a romantic connection, but presently your central focus is actually finances. So it looks like you are a little worried, a little confused about the future of your financial situation. So with the Sun, right, it shows me that you don't have anything to worry about. It's going to end up in your favor. It's going to be a positive outcome. But where you currently are, you can't see because of that Seven of Cups. Like trying to see the sun on a very cloudy day. Isn't that a song? Something on a cloudy day. I don't know. There's a song, right? The way I just said that sounded like a song. So if you know what I'm talking about, listen to that song, I guess. I have no idea. But there's a positive outcome, right? You just can't see the sun on a cloudy day. That is a song. I swear it's a song. But I can't think of it. But anyway, so you're a little confused right now because you're like, well, I don't know if this is going to pan out. I don't know where this is going to head. Like, whatever it may be for you. Maybe you have a contract coming up for the end of your employment or something, or the way you're financially supporting yourself, it may be unstable in the next few months, and you're wondering, like, is there something better for me, or how is this going to happen? You're just worried about your finances for some reason. This is a general reading, so it's going to apply to a lot of different situations, but that's your focus right now. You're trying to figure out, like, what can I do to prepare, or how is this going to happen? Like, there's so many things going through your head, right? So when we go up into your mental space, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. You are really feeling overburdened by the situation because you feel like you have no control right now over where your finances go. And it's true, okay? Right now, it looks like you don't have much control over that. But it's because with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit has taken charge of this situation, all right? The Wheel of Fortune is trying to shift in your favor, but it can only shift in your favor if you surrender to it, all right? If you try to control it, you're going to stop that wheel and you're going to create resistance. And then think of it like if you have a wheel like this, right? And if you're not doing anything to it, you just let it flow naturally, it's going to keep doing this. But if you try to control it, like stop it, it's going to put pressure because that wheel is still trying to move, but you're trying to stop it. So eventually the wheel will overpower you, and because it's using so much pressure to try to like stop you from controlling it, by the time it pushes past you, it may push past, like it may like skip like this, where if you stop it and it's trying really hard to push past you, it might do this. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain that, but it may pass that cycle of abundance for that go around, and then you have to wait for it to come back again because you're trying to control it, so you're gonna miss the natural flow of it. Like, I hope I explained that right. But you know what I mean? When you put, like, if you put pressure on something to move it, when that thing finally moves, the force of the pressure that you're applying makes you go even further. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to explain here. So don't resist the wheel. Never resist the wheel of fortune, okay? Or anything, really. Just go with the flow, right? So that's your mental space. So just make sure that you're not trying to control it, all right? Surrender to it and have faith. Surrender means have faith, okay? Have faith that it will work out in your favor, and then it will work out. Your belief creates your reality, all right? And your faith. So that's your mental space. In your heart space, you have the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Emperor, okay? So your heart space is very out of balance at the moment, and it looks like it's because of what happened here in the past, all right? The very controlling energy that we talked about, which is being represented by that Emperor over there, okay? So your heart space is part of the reason you're feeling so emotionally confused in your central focus, all right? Because your heart space rules your emotions. And the Seven of Cups is emotionally confused, like emotional confusion, which causes other areas of your life to be affected. All 5 of your bodies are connected. You have your mental body, your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, and your astral body. Okay, you have 5 bodies, and they're all connected. So when one is out of balance, it's going to throw the others out of balance. So the one that's really causing the rest to be out of balance is your heart space. All right, so you have to heal that trauma and that pain that you've gone through in the past, because it's preventing you from the full abundance that you're supposed to receive, okay? But I do see you currently and actively healing from that, because you have the Hermit here, which is about going within and doing the inner work and the shadow work and healing, and then it's also paired with the Star, which has to do with healing, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is working very, very hard and diligently on something. So you are doing your best to heal that situation in your heart space, which is good, okay? So that is helping you. It is having an effect. And it's also leading you to the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this new beginning here with the Fool, that leap of faith, right? There's faith again. Faith is the most important thing. And belief. And that is coming to you, okay? Very, very quickly here with this Eight of Wands. And it's about your finances with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So your current energy, you're healing, and because you are actually taking the active effort and conscious effort to heal, you are manifesting your abundance, okay? Very quickly at that, especially with that the Eight of Wands. It's very fast energy, second fastest card in the deck. So that's very quickly, okay? Now that's good. That's your present energy. Moving over here into the future energy, okay? The first thing you have is the Empress with the Moon and the Page of Swords. So, like I said, somebody is keeping an eye on you, and they don't want you to know that they're watching you. All right, because the Page of Swords is watching, right? And watching and waiting and seeing what's going on. That's why he's standing on this hilltop looking around. But the Moon is in the cover of night, so it's trying to hide something, okay? At least in this context. And you are the Empress, all right? That's why you have people watching you. Because in the future, this is after you've done that healing and you've come back into your personal empowerment and you're back into the Empress energy, right? The balanced Empress, all 5 of your bodies are balanced, you're healthy. So people are going to be watching you when you're in that energy, because you're going to have people that admire that, and you are going to inspire people to want to be the same. But then you're going to have people who envy that and who are jealous of that and want to bring you down because they feel like they can never achieve that. When in reality, of course they can, they just don't want to put in the work to actually get to that, you know? So 2 different types of energies coming your way. And I believe I said that to, maybe it was Scorpio's reading yesterday. It was somebody recent. I'm just not sure which sign it was. But I said that same similar message where you have 2 types of people coming your way. So, okay. So then the Four of Pentacles. You also had the Four of Pentacles in the past here. And then you have the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. So in the past, you were this Queen of Wands, right? That we talked about. And your person was very low in the Two of Wands. Well, now in the future, you have the Four of Pentacles, which is the energy that represented them in the past as well. Now you have the Four of Pentacles, but with the King of Wands and the Four of Wands, okay? So somebody's coming back into your energy. It's possible it's this person from the past. It doesn't have to be, because like I said, it's a general reading, so apply that how that fits. But whoever's coming back into your energy is now in the King of Wands energy. So they are able to match you now because you're the Queen of Wands, right? And you guys are fire. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Fire energy. So that is you guys, all right? So someone's coming in to match your energy. And don't get hung up on king, queen as gender. It's just the different roles, okay? You can be a King of Wands and be a female. You can be a Queen of Wands and be a male. It doesn't matter, right? Gender does not exist in this deck, right? Or in any tarot deck, because it's just representation of energy, not physical body, okay? Sex is different. But that's a whole other topic. I actually just posted on my website, if you want to learn about that, the 7 Hermetic principles, okay? One of them, the last one, 7th, is the principle of gender, okay? And it talks about how there's no such thing as restriction on gender. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy, okay? So if you want to learn about that, I'll post that blog post in the description below. It's all free teachings on my website. But if you want to learn about it, you can go there, okay? So that's the whole point I was getting at. So you could be a male or female, it doesn't matter, right? Or anything in between. But the person coming toward you is mostly in masculine energy, especially with that King of Wands. That's why they're really going after what they want, which would be you, okay? With the Four of Pentacles, they are a little cautious because, especially if it's the person from the past, they know what happened in the past, obviously, because it happened between the both of you. So they're a little nervous, right? A little bit guarded because they don't know how you are going to react to them coming back in. Even though they're in a healthy energy now, they're just still not sure how you're going to approach the situation or react to them. But with the Four of Wands here, that is a card of commitment, all right? It's also the 1111 card. So for some of you, it's possible it's a twin flame. It doesn't have to be because it says general, like I said, but it's possible, okay? So also with the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil, this is when this person comes back in, this is going to be you trying to make a decision like, is this going to be toxic and shady like it was in the past? Like, I don't know. I'm very unsure. Okay? But if you look here, it says further clarification because the King of Wands is also over here and it's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Two of the most beautiful energies in the deck. Right? This person has realized their wrongs and their mistakes in the past and how they've acted. They are a new energy now. Or if this is somebody that's not, if it's not the person from the past, whoever this is, you do have some sort of history with them. But it's literally being clarified by the happily ever after Ten of Pentacles and the beautiful soul love connection, which is the Two of Cups. Okay, so it is very beautiful energy that they're coming in with. The only reason they're a little bit guarded is because they don't know how you are going to react to them. But once you guys sort through that, it's just beautiful energy from there out. You know what I mean? And initially, you're going to be unsure of them because you see this guarded energy that you saw in the past. And you're like, I don't know about that because in the past that was toxic. But here, it's just a little bit of nervousness. Okay? So two different situations, even if it's the same person, that's how different the energies are. They're two different completely energies. Two completely different energies. Jeez. So, all right. So that is your reading. Okay? Very beautiful energy here. Not only do you have currently the financial abundance coming your way, because I see that you're stressed about that, but also you have this romantic energy coming your way in the future. All right? Near future. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much, and have a great day.